not that far to Kentucky from here.
It isn't.
I don't think there's a scratch on it.
They can just go straight there, I think.
Where's our guy? Is he back there?
He was in the smoke. He was in the smoke.
There he is. Look at that. He's got 2 of them, baby.
He's double fisting. And he might even have a camera on his headset. Kyle Busch coming out of the truck. And how about that? The cheers and the roars for Kyle Busch. He doesn't hear that often.
I just hope, I mean, everybody appreciates the talent that that man has. And they want to say, good job. And some of them says, I don't want to hear it.
The 79th combined win for Kyle Busch in the 3 national series of NASCAR. 79th.
I believe he's still in the 9th position all-time for his all-time wins in NASCAR.
Listen to some of the people he's creeping up on, Rick. Cale Yarborough, Bobby Allison, Darrell. I mean, people
Jeff Gordon.
Mark Martin, Jeff Gordon. I mean, just unbelievable success at such an early age.
Dale Earnhardt is up there a little ways.
And as we mentioned, he tied Todd Bodine tonight now for the 4th spot for all-time wins in the Truck Series.
And all those guys ahead of him have got 20 years or so on him, Rick.
They have a little experience. We'll be back to hear from Kyle Busch when he gets into victory lane and talks about his most recent win in the Camping World Truck Series.
Stay once. Stay twice. Earn a free night. 2 separate stays at Comfort Inn or any of these Choice hotels can earn you a free night only when you book at choicehotels.com.
1 year ago, Kyle Busch was in this very victory lane after winning the race and leading 79 laps. Tonight, he led 120 of the 154 laps, and he's back in victory lane. And we go down to Adam Alexander.
Last weekend, Kyle Busch got the Bristol hat trick. Tonight, he stays undefeated at Chicagoland in the Camping World Truck Series. There would be those that look at the stats and see how many laps you led that said this was easy. Not really the case there at the end.
No, we had, fuel trying to get in there, and it was hard to get it in on pit road or whatever. But the guys did a nice job on pit road. They had good stops tonight, and can't thank Traxxas. I mean, the fastest name in radio control. To get with the fastest driver, I guess, tonight, it's pretty cool to come to victory lane with these guys first time out, and can't wait for the next 2 we got at Talladega and Homestead. And it's going to be fun, man. I tell you what, the Toyota Tundra was awesome. This Traxxas Toyota Tundra, I mean, it was fun to drive. It was challenging with Todd. Todd ran me down and was probably going to pass me there, but I got a run on the outside, and I think he slipped a little bit, so, man, what great comfort out there in my Butler-built seat. It's always fun to race these trucks, and Marquis Jets, Gillette, all the guys on this team, Flexco, they do an awesome job for us and helping us out. NOS Energy Drink and M&M's as well. So real proud of everybody here.
How concerned were you when the caution came out and you knew you were going to have to deal with Todd on the restart?
I was concerned. I remember last year it was real tough to get away from side by side. And this year, I got clear of him just going down the front straightaway, getting into the turn 1 there, and from there on out, I was worried that he'd get a draft on me. These trucks, man, they draft so easy. That's how I ran him down and got to him the first time, but he just didn't quite have enough to pass us. He had enough to hang with us all night, and it was fun, man. Really cool to be out here, and thank the fans, thank Camping World. Of course, I don't have my electric sunglasses on, but thank those guys too.
4 in a row. Congratulations.
You got it. We're going for 5 in Kentucky next week, so watch out.
And that is the 75th Truck Series win for Toyota. Ray?
Well, let's hear from Todd Bodine, who finished second. Kyle said it was fun racing with you out there tonight, but your thoughts?
Second stinks. No, we had a great Toyota Tundra. Everybody at Germain Racing did a heck of a job as usual. We'd start the runs really loose, end the runs really tight. And right there at the end with Kyle, I had him on the outside, and he pinched me up in the wall, and had him on the inside, and I got loose going into 3. But, it was good racing with him. It's fun to race with a guy you can trust. And, of course, he was having to trust me because I was the one behind. But, it was a good night. Can't complain. Built the points lead back up to where it was before Bristol. Another good run, Toyota and everybody at TRD, JD, and the guys at the motor shop. Just awesome job again. Everybody at Triad. It's you hate to run second. especially to Kyle. You know, that's tough, but we'll take it and we'll go to the next one.
236 a differential in points, and they'll load this truck up and take it to Kentucky next week.
Pretty good birthday present for Mike Hillman Sr. I think he had a birthday 2 days ago.
Yeah, this point thing's getting a little out of control, Phil.
Well, you know, last 3 or 4 weeks.
You're not giving in, are you?
No, it's just a little out of control. It's not completely out of control.
Todd Bodine with a 236-point lead over Eric Almirola. Johnny Sauter moves up a spot, but still 303 points behind Todd Bodine. Timothy Peters drops a spot. Hornaday in the 5th position. Kyle Busch continues his domination in the stock car world, winning once again in the Camping World Truck Series. The NASCAR Camping World Truck Series is presented on speed by Pep Boys. Pep Boys does everything for less. Call 1-800-PEP-BOYS. Brought to you in part by Camping World. The Camping World Destination Recreation Sweepstakes is back and better than ever. Camping World's offering more prizes and more chances to win. Visit campingworld.com and enter today. And by Toyota. Grandstands are clearing out, and we go down to Ray Dunlap.
Well, thank you, Rick. The Easy Go Chevy had a good run tonight. Ron Hornaday brings it home in 3rd position, and you guys took 2 tires on that final stop. Have you rethought that at all, or was it the right thing to do?
We just needed that set of tires we had in the middle of the race. Kevin, whatever he did to them tires was an awesome job. I mean, that ran Kyle down, ran pretty good there, and then we put the next set of tires on. We just upped the air pressure a little bit, and it didn't like it. So just trying to keep track positioning. The truck was really fast and clean air, but the Easy Go Chevrolet was good. So, I mean, you can't complain. Kevin and I are really gelling together right now. First mile and a half we got to race, and we overcome a lot of things this weekend, so it's a lot of fun. So make sure you go shop easygo.com.
10-4. I'll put it on my agenda. Another top 5 for Hornaday. Let's hear from a guy who is right behind him. He's with Adam.
And a pretty good effort for Johnny Sauter as well. 3rd, 4th is where you finished. Impressive night for you.
Yeah, for sure. Just super proud of the guys on our in-country television curb record Chevy. I thought we had a really good truck all night. Track position's obviously really important, and we elected to take 2 tires there at the end, and I thought that was a great move. I got around Ron and thought we were going to come home 3rd, but them double file restarts, whatever, I kind of screwed up and then spun the tires a little bit there on that last restart. But still a solid night for us, and just keep working on our mile and a half stuff, trying to get it better. I mean, that's we're consistent. We just got to get up there and try to fight for these wins. But hats off to Kyle. I mean, he was lights out. So just got some work to do.
See you in Kentucky.
Thank you.
Take a look at our Edge products. Unofficial results. Kyle Busch. Todd Bodine 1 and 2 once again.
Another great run by Justin Lofton. Another top 5 finish. That's 3 in the last 5 races. Eric Almirola stays in contact with Todd, now only 236 points behind. But what a great finish by Rick Crawford with that new team, that 73 truck. What a terrific job. And David Starr with a new team for him as well. SNS Greenlight Racing gets a top 10.
You see Jason White there in 11th. James Busher had some issues with a spin off turn 2, recovered for 12th. And Chris Fontaine, the theme continues, Phil. Guys that we love seeing get good finishes, we're able to pull them off tonight.
Ties his career best finish. Chris Fontaine back in 13th.
Timothy Peters, horrible break for him, losing an engine with just a couple laps to go. That drops him down a spot in the points with a 21st place finish.
Mike Skinner, a drive shaft, breaking as he was trying to get off of pit road, so they had to spend time behind the wall to get that fixed before he was able to come back out. Shelby Howard looked good early, but problems for the 2 truck put him behind the wall early on. He was only able to complete a few laps.
The racing was out of this world, Rick.
Out of this world. We'll wrap it all up when we come back. The hardware in Kyle Busch's hands. Welcome back. Champagne being broken out in victory lane. And it's becoming a common theme for the driver of the 18 truck or car. Kyle Busch celebrating once again. Smiles on everyone's faces. Kyle Busch getting his 4th win in the Camping World Trucks this season. And a guy who had a pretty good finish, top 5 for Justin Lofton with Adam.